Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
And we're underway. Omar Mascarell. Cuts out the pass. Omar Mascarell. Moved on forwards. And he thumps it clear. And he's there to clear it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pedro Obiang wins the duel this time. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's played forward. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Moved on forwards. And now the breakaway. And it's played forward. Pura. And that's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Moved on forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's onto it in a flash. Omari. Aim forwards. Pura. Does really well to win the ball there. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, smashing header! couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Disraeli gets into some space. That's tidy. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, cracking ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's chipped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
It's a loose ball. And it's played forward. Over to the left. Hoisted it. Bullish header! Lofted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Pura. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into space out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's played forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now.
Oh, shooting chance! Moved on forwards. Pura. Driven forward. Disraeli. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Omari. Oh, can he get onto this? Cleared away. Omar Mascarell, aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Still goalless at the moment. What a throw in. Pura. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Chance here to counter. Spread out to the left. Great defending, strong and determined.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Disraeli. And it's played forward. Wow, leader. Tries to dink it through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Lucien Bonnet. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pura. Aim forwards. Clears it away. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Out towards the flank. Hangs one in. Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Disraeli. And the cross comes in. That's an excellent interception. And the counter is on. Disraeli. Omar Mascarell. That's an imaginative pass. So who's he picking out? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's played forward. Nice physical challenge. That's very neat. Now that's a lovely exchange. And that is out of play. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Real chance! He can get that clear. Played into the box. In comes the corner. That's really well cleared. He's on it. Can he get away? Chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Out to the left it goes. And they've got a throw. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bura. Caresses it through. Decent chance! Tries to get it clear. Israeli moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's come loose. Pedro Obiang. Well, played right into his path. And a chance! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! PES United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Great work on the overlap. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he's heaved it away. And another try! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He can run onto that. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
PES United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Over to the left. There are a few waiting for it. Clears it away. Omari. Up towards the front line. Well read, nice interception. He's in a good position here. Bura. That's really well manoeuvred. PES United have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Strong running down that left flank. Crosses it in. Pedro Obiang. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Aim forwards. And here's the chance to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Israeli. Omar Mascarell. Spread out to the left. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
That's good play. Wow, leader are looking to break at pace. That's been slipped through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Omar Mascarell. PES United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Played out wide. And it's played forward. Out to the left it goes. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He's making progress on the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's in plenty of space here. Aimed into... Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Disraeli moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Wow, leader. And it's played forward. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Disraeli aimed forwards. Calmly anticipates. And that's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, good spread. Showing good feet. Out to the right. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's hoisted clear. They've played it short. Moved on forwards. Could move up a gear here. He's making a real surge on the left. That's a good run down the left. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. No, he can't get past him. And it's played forward. Tries to get it clear. Probing pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Omari. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Omar Mascarell. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
PES United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
PES United ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the game has already resumed here. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. He is just caressing the ball. Can he deliver? Chance for a shot! Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Played out to the right. Driving on, a real charge here. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He has found the way through. Pedro Obiang. That is lovely. Disraeli. Wins the duel this time. Oh, they could break here. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Chance to deliver.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Well read, nice interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Foot in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Omar Mascarell. It's a quick ball upfield. Oh, nicely intercepted. Out to the right. Great run on the overlap here. He slings it in. And here comes the corner. Trying his best to keep it in play here. Played into the middle. Shot a goal! No mistake! The second half sparked straight into life. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Omar Mascarell, aim forwards. Nice interception, well timed. Bura. That's a nicely weighted pass. Can he latch on to this? Time to deliver. He is through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And they can counter here. Played into space. Wow, leader. Do have a chance to counter here. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. So, what can they make of this? Plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. And that has been clubbed away. Disraeli. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Wow, leader. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Drives it in, brilliantly cut out. Moved on forwards. Pura. Proves too strong. Can he spark a counter here? Aim forwards. Gets it away. Spread out to the left, hit into the middle. Danger averted for now. And claimed it back swiftly. Has a look and plays it forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Omari. Pura. He's free, he has got space. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Searching pass he's played there. And it's made its way to him. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance here to counter. "60 minutes played. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Yeah, can see that.
Yeah, it's pretty sapping, especially at this stage, Peter, but they need to be quick with the press here.
Oh, good spread. Incoming delivery. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they...
Oh, terrible pass. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Getting better and better. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. PES United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And the finish! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
So who's he picking out? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Omari. Played out to the right. Disraeli. And it's played forward. Thinks one through. Gets good distance on it. Succumbs to the pressure. Have it back and can go again. Bura. Keeps on running. Deep cross. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Does really well to win the ball there. Caught offside that time. A long ball by the goalkeeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. While leader. Aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. He's had a shot! Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Disraeli. Pedro Obiang. And it's played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Wow, leader. It's run loose here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. Over to the left, and the counter is on. Do have a chance to counter here. Quality ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now he's wondering who wants it. Bura. Very nicely done. Almost 75 minutes on the clock. Can he finish? Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Pedro Obiang. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Going for goal! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Play towards the front line. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's played forward. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Could move up a gear here. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Out to the left it goes. Oh, nice touch. Now, who's going to be first to this? It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Vicious ball here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. And they've got rid. Spread out to the left. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. There are a few waiting for it. And the shot's on here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pedro Obiang. Wins the duel this time. Played with finesse. Clears it away. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Clipped into space. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Omar Mascarell. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. And he welcomes it in. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. That had too much on it. Out to the right. Oh, it's played into the area. And they've been given a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Just 5 minutes left. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Obiang tries a deft little ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Muscular approach does pay off here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And now the breakaway. Pedro Obiang tries a measured ball. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Aim forwards. Oh, this is a great position. And the shot! Keeper's got good distance on that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he shoots! A real chance and a real let-off. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. And they can counter here. He is through here. Decent chance! Same again, same outcome. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's nice. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's a throw. Now here's the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. And he's there to clear it. Played back in. And there's green grass ahead of him. That is a brilliant interception. Omar Mascarell. And time is up. PES United, what a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Your reflections then, Jim?
PES United really had a measure of control throughout and strengthened their grip on a victory as the game progressed.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please